Hi, I'm Catherine Johns from Bizz Radio and the Linked Local Network, and Susan Fignar is with me. Her business is Pur Sue Inc, and she is a business coach, executive presence expert, and today we're talking about holidays and business and etiquette, which is, it seems to me, a minefield. There's a lot of ways to make a mistake around the holidays.
'Tis the season to be merry and cause trouble.
So, give me some fundamentals. What should businesses keep in mind when it comes to holiday gifting, holidays and staff, this whole area?
Well, a couple of things, Catherine, because companies have they have streamlined a lot of holiday events just due to the economic downturn over the past 4 years, but they're now making a comeback. So what's happening is that companies are reintroducing Christmas parties, holiday parties.
Oh, they are?
Yes,
well, that's good news.
Reintroducing them, and I suggest that they have sort of guidelines. Let managers know that they are there to act as hosts, and that they are there to have a conversation with their team members to let them know about alcohol consumption and to just kind of manage that. Because like it or not, agree with it or not, you know what, it's like going on a job interview, if you will. People really need to pay attention to how they're showing up and how much they're drinking. Are they meeting and mingling with people? Are they dressed appropriately? You know, because we
want to take all the fun out of it,
I
Susan.
know I do. I am the Grinch, I know. I'm sorry.
So what about gifting?
Gifting.
Is that coming back too? Because it seemed like for a while companies kind of cut way back on gifts for clients
Now, they're
and
still
customers.
cutting back on that. In fact, if anything, I've noticed over the past couple of years there are a lot of like donations being made to a cause.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
So they're really kind of streamlining it, just because people are in different have different financial means, and so if they have something, it might be something small, it might be a food item, for example, or if they are giving bonuses and they're fortunate enough to do so.
I want to work for them.
Then that's the gift. So they're kind of keeping it very simple, and they're not really going overboard. Sometimes companies are just doing a luncheon, or they're just doing a very quick appetizer, 2-hour appetizer, wine, beer, to keep it really simple and keep the cost down.
You know, that's kind of nice, setting aside the cost issue. I don't know that most people love their colleagues enough to want to spend a Saturday night partying with them. You know, I'd almost rather do an after work, kind of short,
Exactly.
Get it done, not have to bring spouses and dates and all of that. Don't you think?
Well, that creates a lot of, havoc, because a lot of individuals, a lot of senior managers and executives, for example, they don't prep their spouse or their date or their a guest that they are bringing, and they kind of like walk in and they're kind of shell-shocked because they see all the people that they don't know, and sometimes they're engaged in conversation and they're not making those necessary introductions that they need to. So it's really about prepping the guest, spouse, or date that you are bringing to an event, if you're having that kind of an event, a dinner, for example. Right. And then you want to talk about what to wear, because a lot of corporate America has become very casual, and that can mean jeans and a low-cut top, or it might be a cocktail strapless dress, which is not appropriate either. So you really need to, I would err a little bit more on the classic with a twist side than I would on something that's too sexy and too revealing.
Yeah, we don't want to be sexy at work.
No.
Usually.
No, let's keep
unless we're trolling, and then there is that.
Yes, exactly. Let's keep the attention on work.
So one question I had is about holiday greetings, which for a long time companies have been kind of moving toward happy holidays or something else sort of generic. Now there's a whole set of people who are offended by that and claim that it's an insult to be wished happy holidays instead of Merry Christmas. If I were a big company, I think I might default to sending a New Year's greeting, because you can't go wrong with that. Right. What do you recommend for companies?
It's really for, for companies, they're going to have to test the waters, because it's really, a Christian holiday if you really think about it. And if people want to say Merry Christmas, then that's what they want to say. It's just like Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah.
I mean, we all have to learn how to play nice in the sandbox.
Wouldn't it be great?
And we just take everything personally. I mean, the good old days, you have the Christmas tree, you have the Hanukkah, candle, and all of all the other different celebrations that we have around the holiday. But some people are very adamant and they want to say Merry Christmas, and other people want to say Happy Holidays.
if I'm the boss, I'm going to encourage people to say, Happy New Year. And
Happy New Year,
be done
yes.
with it. Can we agree on that?
Yes, we can agree on that.
I'm guessing, just as a last quick thing, you're probably not a proponent of mistletoe in the office.
No.
Just checking. All right.
Depends, what kind of office are you working in? A swinging sales kind of place? That might be another story, but that's for another time.
All right. Susan Fignar is my guest. Pur Sue Inc. is the name of her business. I'm Catherine Johns from the Linked Local Network. Link locally, connect globally.